Hello guys, welcome to Learn to series. This is the first tutorial on Spring Framework. In this video, we are going to see what is Java Web Application. So let's get started. Okay, we'll see what is Java Web Application. A Java Web Application is basically used for creating dynamic websites. We can create a website with static HTML pages, but if we want the information on the website to be dynamic, we basically need a web application. So web application is very essential for dynamic web content generation. Now, how can we create a dynamic web application? We can create a dynamic web application using servlets and JSPs. Before moving forward, we will see what is the difference between static website and dynamic website. Static website. The websites that uses HTML and CSS are called as static websites. A static website is very easy to build and requires very less technical knowledge as compared to the dynamic websites. If our website is purely informational and designed only to be read, in such cases, static website is the best solution. If we refresh a static page, we'll get the same information again and again. So there will be no change in the information in the static page. Now, in the case of dynamic website, it uses server-side scripting. As compared to the static website, it requires more programming knowledge to develop a dynamic website. The examples of dynamic website are ICC banking application, IRCTC online ticket booking, and many shopping cart applications are there. For example, Flipkart, Amazon are all examples of dynamic websites. With the help of dynamic website, more number of users are attracted. Hence, nowadays, the use of dynamic website is increasing and developer prefer developing a dynamic website. So as compared to static website, dynamic website is more functional and has more advantages. Also, in the case of dynamic website, the contents may not be same after refreshing the page. Any Java web application can be called as an enterprise application. Enterprise application follows layered architecture. There are basically three layers. As we can see, presentation layer, business layer, data access or persistence layer. Each layer is logically separated from each other, so it is more flexible and reusable. Now we will see each layer in brief. First one is presentation layer. This layer is typically used for user interface generation and lightweight validations. Presentation layer requires skills like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that is, all the UI design related stuff. Next is business layer. In this layer, all the logic for your application is performed. That is, it contains the application logic. It is basically used for heavyweight processing, validations of business rules, etc. Business layer requires skills in programming language such as Java. The last layer in the enterprise application is the persistence layer or data access layer. All the data transformation and database related operations are performed here. Persistence layer requires SQL skills to write different queries to store, update, delete data from the database. So this is all about the web application. In the coming videos, we'll see what is Spring Framework and how we can develop web application using Spring Framework.